Hi, everybody. Welcome to the July. Can y'all hear me okay? I need to use my country girl voice. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the July Texas Tri-County Chamber of Commerce Luncheon. Let me turn down my music. Are we turning down the music? Okay, that's a little bit better. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the July Luncheon for the Texas Tri-County Chamber of Commerce. So glad to see so many wonderful faces here, and even those that aren't so wonderful, love to have you here too. Just kidding. I'm going to be in charge of us saying the pledge and then also blessing our food. And I'll bless that's already in your stomach as well.
Are trying to make our community better with their businesses, their compassion, their giving spirits. Thank you so much for the Blue Bonnet Palace, for the food that they have provided for us today. We ask that you bless it to the nourishment of our bodies. Please watch us over the week, that we have a productive and service-filled week and for the rest of July. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Good afternoon. And louder. Good afternoon. Awesome. Great. Thank you all for showing up. You know, I'm a big fan of showing up, right? Showing up is about all it takes to make a chamber work. Unless you are on the media team. Big applause for our media team. I promised you at the beginning of my period here that I would take the chamber and make it one of the most technologically advanced in the area, because we want to be helpful not only to the members locally, but as far as possible. And we are on track. We are on track because really this is an example of us giving out a message with a media team that was able to create a video with the amazing help of Honorable Bexar County Clerk Lucy Adame-Clark. Thank you so much. You and I share a vision, which is leverage technology to help the community and to help the country, and more importantly, also San Antonio and the Tri-County. And I will let you in on a secret here. I was very nervous about, you know, when the clerk's last name is Clark, it's very easy to say Bexar County Clerk Lucy Adame-Clark, right? Does that happen often? Yes. Okay, I imagine. I had to go through all the social media to make sure I didn't mess that one up. Yeah, what can I say? We had more pre-registrations than ever before. Mindy told me 90, I believe, this morning. A result also of a video that was shared last time I looked 25 times. Over 3,000 people saw it. That's what we're talking about, leveraging technology to reach more people, to help the region grow. This is something I want, if you may, I'll give a short marketing lesson here. This is something I want you to understand, that if you are able to tell a compelling story that solves a problem, you're gonna get people's attention, okay? Something I want you all to learn. I'm sure everybody watched the travel into space on Sunday. What is Richard Branson in for business? Selling trips to space. But he didn't talk about that. He didn't say, buy a ticket for my rocket. He put on an amazing show and showed people a vision that fulfilled a craving that humanity has. And that is something that we need to learn as businesses and organizations. Show what's in it for them. Don't show what the tool is and how you do it. I will let the county clerk talk about what's in it for you all and the businesses with the means and the technology that she and her team has put in place. Is very, very impressive. And we are very lucky and privileged to be one of the first groups that get to see the mobile command unit outside. So make sure you take advantage of that and make sure you understand what that does for our community. One housekeeping note that our executive director asked me to direct to you next time, since we now always will make sure we make people aware of what we do with preview videos, we need to make sure we set our venues up for success by pre-registering at least 1 week in advance, please. With that said, I will give the microphone to Mitzi Delgado, the chair of our diplomat team. Big round of applause for the whole team. They do amazing work. Mitzi.
Hello, hello. Man, it's so good to see a full house. This is awesome. Thank you all for coming. We have a lot of first-timers here. My name is Mitzi Delgado. I am the diplomat chair. What's a diplomat? We're here to help you. So I don't have too much of a, we're doing new stuff right now. It's been a crazy busy summer. Really quick, I would like to recognize all of our diplomats that are here. Can you please stand? Yes, stand. So Casey Tankerly with GVEC, she is actually our secretary for the diplomats. We have Michelle with Mathnasium and Converse. My husband, Jason Delgado, in the back. He doesn't like attention, so he's hiding. And we had a couple that weren't able to join us today. Missy Carpenter is also here. She just did our pledge and our prayer. Thank you, Missy. And Bethany's hiding in the back. That's right. She came in last minute. So Bethany is with Habitat for Humanity San Antonio. So we have a lot of folks on our diplomat team. There's probably 7 to 8 of us that are not here. Main thing I want you guys to start thinking about, because y'all are going to hear from me each month. We're going to do a diplomat update. What I'd like for that to be going forward, and we as a diplomat team would like to do, is we want to know what can we do for you. What can we do for your business? What can we do for your office? What can we do for your employees? Do you need, a lot of people need work right now, and a lot of people have open positions. If we need to help connect folks, that's what we're here to do. We're here to help you guys and have another resource in addition to our board. If we need to come by and come see you and bring some stuff by or pick up things from your business, remember we have our swag bag opportunities. You are welcome to put your items in our swag bags. It is $100 for the entire year, but then you get to advertise your business anytime that we go to a grand grand opening, ribbon cutting, and those swag bags go to all new members. So that is still, I know Mindy said that she does have the bags in, so we're ready to kind of get that rolled out. So if you have any items from your business, either get with myself or with Mindy or with Shankar, and we will be happy to get you added to those swag bags. So please think about for next month, what can we do for you as diplomats? We really want to engage our membership. We want to be here to serve our community and serve our membership as best as we can. So the more that we hear from you of how we can help, the better we can do. So with that, I will turn it over to our executive director, Mindy.
Thank you, Mitzi. If you're not familiar with me, if this is your first time attending, I apologize in advance. I'm completely thrown off. They've got tape around me here. I usually have slides that I refer to, so I'm going to be a hot mess today. Sorry, and I apologize in advance. Thank you for putting up with me. And Mitzi did not say enough about herself and her team. They have been making videos, lots and lots of videos, uploading them to our YouTube channel on how-tos, how to get the best benefit from your membership. So be sure to go out and go on YouTube and check out the videos that they've been making so that you can get the best out of your chamber membership. With that being said, I would like to turn it over to another diplomat and honorary wing commander, Jason Delgado. And Michael Hornis is also an honorary wing commander, and he is with the city of Live Oak. Stay in the tape. Stay in the tape.
Hello, everybody. As Mitzi said, we are both honorary wing commanders, and we, real quick, just wanted to touch base with you. We have a breakfast coming up this Tuesday, July 18th, I believe, and they've asked us to reach out to our county, Tri-County Chamber members to ask if there's any topics of discussion. I know it's last minute that we could bring to their attention. One of my things that I want to bring to their attention is what happened to the 2020 Warrior Games. Those were canceled, as we all know, because of COVID. So I want to reach out to them to find out what the community can do to help them get those Warrior Games back on track. So if you could just jot down a couple ideas or something you would like for us to bring to the attention of the JBSA, please let us know at the end of this meeting. We'd be glad to take it before them.
No. He speaks enough, I think, right, for the city. Thank you, gentlemen. Real quick, before I introduce our speaker, I would just like to also talk about our Tri-County Member Challenge. This year, we decided that we were going to try to find a way to get our members more involved. So we did a membership challenge. With everything that you do, every event that you attend, every event that you sponsor, every guest that you bring, you get points. This quarter is sponsored by the Delgado Realty Group. So they are the sponsors. They will be providing the $250 prize for the winner. And right now, our leadership board is Kathy Bauer, who's not here. She's with Blue Book Network and TLC. Yes, you can clap for her. She deserves to be clapped for. She does a lot for us. And then in second is Mitzi Delgado, of course. And then third is Lisa Ubala, who's not here with us. She's with Mo & Co. So there's still time to get more points up there and win the $250 prize. We're also looking for sponsors for quarter 3 and quarter 4, if that's something that you're interested in. We shout you out at every luncheon, every event, in the newsletter, and then some. So feel free to reach out to me if you want to be a sponsor of that. And without further ado, the lady of the hour, I would like to introduce the Bexar County Clerk, Miss Lucy Adame-Clark.
Good afternoon, everyone. How are we doing today? Well, I'm excited to be here. I just came into office in 2019. We were the first woman ever elected. And the reason, give us a round of applause, ladies. Give us a round of applause. We don't play around. We're mothers, we're wives, we're sisters, we're tias, meaning aunt, or we do so much, and we have to be multitasking in our lives. But being familiar with county government, because I was at the sheriff's office close to 22 years, I did forensic evidence, I worked at criminal warrants, and I did central records. And so I knew the county government. But another thing I did was I kept the office the way it was. I only released one person out of 149 employees. You have to keep institutional knowledge to make sure that you're productive. And what I did was also put people that were at the menu and put them at leadership positions. People that didn't have a voice, people that were passionate about the department but were never listened to. As soon as I did that, you saw how we were productive. We innovated, we empowered, we implemented. We did so much. And I have millennials, and I'm 49 years old. I have people my age. But what we noticed was the first thing we did was walk the whole county clerk's office. I'm a double elected. I'm a treasurer, and I'm a county clerk. I'm in the investment committee as well, so I do a little bit of everything. I have 15 departments, 19 courts, 2 off-sites, and 2 mobile units. And then we have the Spanish history that goes back to 1699. So we didn't have time to play around at all. Got elected, got sworn in, went into the office, left the sheriff's office December 31st at 5 p.m. Went back to work another day later. And we noticed that our language was only in English. We noticed that there wasn't anything in Spanish. But then we're a diverse city, and we're a mixed culture. So I told my IT team, please make my website available in 51 different languages. We have to be transparent. We're accountable for legal documents. We got to make sure that everybody is able to read the document in their language. It's very important that we do that. We have a lot of businesses that work with the county clerk's office. Started talking to the community, started talking to veterans. And how many veterans do I have in here? Give them a round of applause, guys. Give them a round of applause. This voice comes from a Marine father. I have a Marine father. You know how that is. You know how it works. We noticed that there was a disconnect. We had to bridge the gap between the community and county government. We have 26 municipalities in San Antonio, Bexar County area, and we're so disconnected. The community doesn't even know what the county clerk's office does. They do not know what we do. They confuse us with the district clerk. They confuse us with the city clerk. They confuse us at every single event we go to. So I said, we have to do marketing. Let's do marketing. Let's go ahead and bring some services to the public. What else can we do? I sat across a table along with my chiefs next to me and Melissa Carrillo Cox, who's here. Where's she at? She used to be my project manager. And we sat across a table, and I talked to the veteran, and he kept on saying, you have these free services. You record a DD-214 for free. You give us 2 free certified copies, but we can't even get to you. My veterans have PTSD. My veterans are missing limbs. Our veterans are disabled. There is no parking directly to the courthouse. And he went on and on and on, and my mind started creating an innovation of that mobile unit. And I said, you know what, Commander? We're coming out to you. My staff looked at me like I was crazy. Mind you, they've only been working with me 4 months. And they said, what? So I told the commander, so we're coming out to you. We'll be out in 6 months. We'll be in the community providing services to the community and providing services from the county clerk's office. 6 months later, the baby unit you see was created for $24,000. The reason being because the vehicle was actually there. It was already there. It was utilized for other things. We provide DBAs, doing business as, assumed names, marriage license, deeds. We also do recordings of any legal documents, POAs, power of attorney, your DD-214 for your services, and so much more. But then we went a step further. That command unit was actually, when COVID happened, elected officials were elected to come towards the pandemic, not to run away from the pandemic. We are elected to serve, protect, and make sure we provide services to you, the public. We get paid to do that. So we actually pulled back and redesigned the small unit, because that big unit just came out. We pulled back to redesign the small unit because what happened? People lost their jobs. People were getting scared. And the county clerk could not afford to close down. You needed a DBA, assumed name from the clerk's office to get lift funds, to get grants, and to get anything you needed to stay employed for your family. As people lost their jobs, the extra money wasn't coming in yet. So suicide rate went up, and it is our responsibility to go back out. We went back out, and we had lines for 3 to 4 hours at the courthouse, at the unit. People were desperate, but they weren't upset. They weren't upset at all. They said, thank you. Thank you for coming out to be a public servant, to do what you're supposed to do, because many others would sit back at their desk and not work and not worry about us. I said, I will always have my team go out to you in the public and serve you in whatever you need. Marriage license, 3 to 4 hours. Yes, they can get a marriage license in any county, But in our county, it is our duty. And they were scared. They were scared because they were passing away of COVID. And we said, we will marry you. I literally do marriage license for free. And ceremonies for free. The money goes towards a battered women's children's shelter and the Family Justice Center. And the staff said, boss, you need to pull back. You're going to get sick. So I said, no, the public needs us. I went out and did marriage ceremonies, and I got sick. The whole family got sick. But you know what? I was away for 1 month, and I told the staff, keep doing what you're doing. I'm coming back, and we're going on. The big mobile unit did cost about $500,000, a little over, but it's not about costs. I know it's tax dollar money, but think about it not as a return revenue. It's about public service to the community. That vehicle is adding 80% of the county clerk services. It'll have the probate office in there. So a lot of the public doesn't understand you have to deposit your will into safekeeping at the county clerk's office. It's only $5. I had waits at the probate office because as you saw those numbers going up, the clerk for probate was needed. They needed to probate their will. They were depositing their wills into safekeeping desperately because they were passing away or they didn't even know if they were going to make it. We did a trial basis at a center, a senior center. These people walked up to the unit in wheelchairs and walkers with a crispy $5 and said, thank you. Thank you for coming out with your services to us here at the public because we're seniors and we cannot get around in this community. And they had a crispy $5. So yes, it's already built its revenue. It paid itself off with recording land records. But yes, it cost me $500,000. But as leaders, you have to decide, when do you bridge the gap? When do you bring your services to the public? Yes, I could have done a satellite office, but you still have costs. You have overhead costs. I have to have extra employees. You're going to have to pay for light, water, and everything else. The mobile unit pops up, sets up, and gets to work. Solar panels ready to work. There's 26 municipalities. There's Somerset. It's very disconnected. There is no via bus. I live in Elmendorf, Texas. The bus only goes to 281 South and 1604, comes back an hour later, and that's it. Where I live at, there is no transportation. Uber's afraid of out on the county lines. I don't know why. And they won't come out. So why not? Why not bring these services to build you? And the Tri-County Chamber of Commerce, what people didn't understand, I was familiar with this in the sheriff's office, they didn't realize that your property is backed up to Comal County, and part of it can be in Bexar County. You can have Guadalupe County, and part of your business can be in Bexar County. So what I'm seeing is people are getting turned away from other counties because partial of their business or their property is in another county. So we're coming into the trenches of your community as public servants to make sure that you get what you need. This mobile unit is the first of its kind. The first year in our office, we had a local award for innovating the county clerk's office. This past year, we had a state TAC, Texas Association of County Award for innovating this operation. First of its kind in the state of Texas. We just came back from Washington, literally last night. That's why I'm exhausted. At 11 o'clock, we went to go get a national award for the innovation of this beautiful van here in Bexar County. Thank you. But we can't do it alone, guys. We cannot do it alone. We need all our small businesses to know, thank you. Thank you because you continue building the economy that is surviving during this pandemic. So if you're a business owner, small business owner, if you have an LLC, whatever you do in your community, it goes a long, long way. We cannot survive without you. I will always have my staff available and ready to help you and assist you however we can. Nonprofits stepped up during the pandemic of the snowstorm. We never had to go to the courthouse. The city of San Antonio, and I have a city council, Perry, is here, and he can actually tell you, we were in a thread of emails. The city manager, the city attorney, the city mayor, the county judge, myself, the city clerk. All we said was, as soon as you sign the emergency order, send it back to us, because all we have to do is record it in the mobile unit. We don't have to go to the courthouse. I never had to endanger my staff to get that order, emergency order, to you, the public, through the judge. And the city had to go back to the Maverick Plaza to get that document recorded. We did not. It's about innovation. It's about building each other. It's about building our cities and our municipalities. We have Alamo Heights. I just met a gentleman from there. It was a beautiful city. I used to do work for Alamo Heights for forensic evidence, and you know, it's depreciated in so many little ways here and there. We have beautiful cities in our area. We need to help our neighbor cities. We need to help our neighbor counties. I have a clerk here from the district clerk's office from Guadalupe County, and I'm glad she's here because we see each other in a conference. If you ever need anything from the county clerk's office, know that we're here to serve you and provide you the best service we can, because we are serving the underserved community of Bexar County. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I really appreciate you coming out today. It was a very good presentation. We enjoyed it. We just appreciate your involvement with Tri-County and everything that you've been doing. Okay, just announcements now. If you have not stopped by the Alzheimer's table back there, we have the lovely Miss Tracy Gibbons giving out information about the Alzheimer's community. They are members. They are a nonprofit. Oh my goodness, is that Miss Debbie's peach cobbler? Scott Wayman, the first one to know. Miss Debbie's peach cobbler is back there if you guys would like dessert. And they are back there serving it. And obviously it is to be talked about. Also, we have Eric Anderson with ER Anderson and Associates in the back. Stop by and talk to him about what he has going on with his business. He spoke last month at the luncheon. If you missed it, you missed it. It was a very good presentation. As a reminder, Tropical Smoothie Shirts, who is always, speaking of giving back to their community, small businesses, they're always giving back. They have their 2-year anniversary here in Shirts on Saturday. All of the money will be going and divided to 2 nonprofits that they support. So be sure to get out to Tropical Smoothie in Shirts this Saturday. Also, we have our mixer is going to be Thursday, July 22nd. It'll be at Fajitas and Margaritas. It is a restaurant here at the Blue Bonnet Palace. We have live music by Mikkel Buck. Also, there's some flyers here. It is also inside of Blue Bonnet Palace. In here, they will be having Rotary, the Metrocom Rotary will be having their essential worker give back casino night. Leanne's very proud of herself. Leanne, just so you know, they would have been on the tables, but Leanne went to the Hilton Garden Inn. So that's a reminder that next month our luncheon will return here to Blue Bonnet Palace. So please, yes. I noticed that Mark Sunderman almost licked his plate. So you're welcome. We are coming back to Blue Bonnet Palace indefinitely, so just make sure to get into the habit to come here every second Tuesday. We will have another sponsor and presentation. We do not have a sponsor for August, so if you want to get in on this, because I don't know if you heard, but the video that Shankar and my amazing media team did for Miss Adame-Clark, it had over 25 shares and over 3,000 viewers. So if you want to get some exposure for your business, this is definitely a way to do it. We do have opening for sponsors for August and September luncheons. So let me know if you are interested in that. The August mixer will be the 4th Thursday. Hopefully it'll be at the Gather Brewery. Hopefully they can get their doors open, but it will be hosted in Universal City. Whether the brewery's open or not, we're going to Universal City. So just keep that in mind for the August mixer. I do want to give a big thank you and shout out to the Johns in the Blue Bonnet Palace here. Let's give them a big round of applause. Not only did they make delicious food and accommodate us, they have to deal with me texting them the night before for things and then showing up and changing my mind. So thank you guys very much. I appreciate everything that you guys have done for us. And again, give my media team a huge shout out, please. Okay. I'm going to thank a couple more, and then I'm going to let Shane Carr. He's like, oh, I forgot to tell you something. I do want to thank my amazing board, my diplomat team. I could not do this without them, so thank you guys very much. Thank you again to the Bexar County Clerk's Office for coming out. We definitely appreciate the support and the partnership, and Melissa Carrillo-Cox for helping us get this going. And thank you to all the elected officials that showed up. I told Ms. Adame-Clark, I said, when we have an elected official speak, let me tell you, the elected officials, they show up. We don't see Stosh Boyle, Mayor Boyle over there. We don't see him every month. We don't see Linda Bach. We don't see Linda Douglas. But man, let me tell you what, they show up when an elected official speaks. So thank you. I appreciate you guys being here. And also thank you to all the guests that showed up. If you're not a member and would like to be a member and be a part of this, we do have fun, but we also get our job done. So again, thank you to everybody in this room for coming, and I'm going to allow Shane Carr to speak one more time, and then I'm taking the mic away for door prizes.
All right. So the county clerk reminded me that she did want to take a few questions from the audience. So Ansley is going to go around and take questions. Don't be shy. Tri-County is not shy.
That's good. So I told you everything then.
All right.
So if you need any brochures or any information, we do have DBA's assumed name, veteran services, and everything else. And then we also have the Spanish archive brochures as well. So thank you. That makes me feel good that you don't. Okay.
Hi, I'm Linda Douglas. I'm the Guadalupe County Treasurer, and I was just wondering, how did you go about convincing your court to let you do the mobile?
That's a great question. I have a great working relationship with the court, especially the judge. They see our services and they saw our numbers go up during the pandemic. Our numbers were not down during the pandemic, so they've supported me as an elected official since I've come into office. So I've had an amazing working relationship with the judge and the commissioners. They've been very supportive of us bridging the gap between the community and county government. Great question.
My question is, as far as birth certificates, death certificates, y'all do that? Y'all take care of that as well? Or is that the Met?
So the city's a registrar, and I have the birth certificates and death certificates that go back to 1967 back, but the city of San Antonio has the birth certificates and some of the death certificates. So we have like partial responsibilities.
Lucy, thank you so much for being here. You have done incredible work. You've not just said what I'm going to do, but you've got in there and made it happen. So thank you so much for that. Does your unit come out to like our cities, like some events that we have, our festivals and things like that? Would your unit come to that type of event?
Yes, that's a good question. So please take my card. I'm going to leave my card in the front. Call us and we'll schedule anything you want to partner up with any area of Bexar County. We've done amazing partnerships with many community services of either senior citizens, veterans. We had a big women's veterans event, very successful because the veterans can record their DD-214 and get 2 free certified copies. So to answer your question, we would love to partner up with you. If you want to do a DBA today, you can literally do a DBA either at this mobile unit, or you can go into the big mobile unit. We're going to be here till like 1:15. Go record your DBA and assume name, or go get a copy of your marriage license, or anything the county clerk's office does.
Hello, my name is Jennifer Brown. I'm with Special Olympics of Texas, and I was just wondering, what is the reach of the mobile clerk's office?
The reach of the county clerk's office goes all around Bexar County. So we'll go anywhere you want in Bexar County area. I don't know if you know, Bexar County used to include 5 different states. It was Oklahoma, Kansas, New Mexico, Colorado, and a little north of Wyoming. So they tested me. They said, you want half of Texas back? And I said, don't dare me, because I'll try to do that. But yes, we go all around Bexar County.
So there would be a way for us to maybe reserve or invite the van to come out to one of our events?
Yes, send us the information. We'll go ahead and review the information. We'll create some of the marketing with you. and we'll partner up and we'll come out to the event.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much for all your questions. Thank you, Ms. Adame-Clark. And we go back to gifts, right?
Yes. By the way, Mayor Dennis, did you check out her shoes? Just saying, yes. I know she's a lover of shoes just like I am. Again, she did answer most of our questions in her presentation, so we didn't have a whole lot of questions for her. But be sure to get her card if you're interested in having that mobile unit come out, because she is a hard lady to get a hold of. They protect her. If you don't have her information, they will protect her. They are gatekeepers out there. So be sure to pick up her card if you need to get a hold of her in the future. With that being said, I did want to recognize real quick one of our city partners. The city of Cibolo has brought their new manager, Mr. Wayne Reed. So this will be his first time being introduced other than Mayor Boyle's Facebook. So thank you to our city partners that are here as well, Live Oak, Selma, Universal City, and Cibolo. We do appreciate your partnership. And thank you to our hero sponsors. We sure do appreciate that as well. We've got Shanks Web Development. Genesis Care is a new hero sponsor. Pam Post-Acute Medical in New Braunfels. And 1908 and the Kindling, two of our favorite places to go, right? So without further ado, I will do door prizes. Who wants to volunteer to be the bad guy? Mitzi. Oh, here we go. There we go. I love it. And just a reminder, be sure to stop at the two tables in the back before you leave to get information. All right, the first thing we are going to give, we're giving a travel mug from Zavia, yeah, he changed the name of his company because I couldn't say it. So, she's making me pull it. You're supposed to pull, you're the bad guy. See, that's what I said, bad guy. In the tape. This is going to go to Yvette Payne. She's going to be the bad guy. You're going to be the bad guy? Yes, you can pull the cards. And the next one is going to be, this is from, here you go, congratulations, Tropical Smoothie Cafe in shirts. We are giving away, there's a VIP card, buy one, get one free with this mug. You take this in, you get discounts and free smoothies. And this is Laura Franklin with River City Window Fashions. Where you at? Don't you guys win every time? I feel like you do. Well, both times you've been a winner. Congratulations. We are going to give another mug away. This is going to go to Wendy, Massage Medic. By the way, I've heard you do an amazing job. I've got compliments on you. I am going to give away a couple more cards from Tropical Smoothies. They do not accompany the mug, but you can bring this in to get Will Fanning, one of my board members with Northeast Lakeview College. You can draw three more. Mercedes Webb Lesher with Pam Specialty, one for you.
You mispronounced the name on that card. It wasn't Will Fanning. It was Sophia Lopez.
Oh, he's going to give his card.
Sophia Lopez won.
Sophia Lopez. He's giving his card to Sophia Lopez. Mark Sunderman, Tropical Smoothie card. This is our food approval guy. He's with Shirts Bank and Trust. Thank you very much. We got Joel Hicks with the city of Cibolo, going to come spend some money in shirts. I love how I go to the Northeast Partnership lunch, and they give, each city has to give away prizes each lunch, and it's always another city that wins, which I love seeing, because then they have to go to that city and spend money and give tax money to each other, so it's awesome. Scott Wayman is getting a Tri-County mug. Next mug is from Tri-County as well. There's a free lunch in there, so this is going to go to Megan Catano with the Special Olympics. Next, we're going to give away, congratulations, we're going to give away this is donated from the Rotary, Randolph Metrocom Rotary. They wrote their name on the other side. Linda Douglas, Guadalupe County Treasurer. And the last prize is the giant bag from Mad Women Marketing, and I know there's some good stuff in there. Look at that. Karina Gardner, welcome back from Alamo Title Company. You don't have to come pick it up because it's a big, heavy bag. You can take it when you leave. But congratulations. Thank you again to everybody for attending. Please see me if you would like to sign up for one of the sponsorships, and hopefully we will see you at the mixer back here. That's it.